What's up everyone, I am Omiglio and I wanted to do a short video just to give you an update on my channel. What are my thoughts, what am I thinking going forward. Recently I've been inspired. I thought about this great series. I thought about all these games that I like that aren't talked about nearly as much. Like you hear about a lot of these other games like Halo, Gears of War, God of War. You hear about those titles, but there's a lot of obscure titles that I think are definitely worth your time and that are definitely worth checking out. So I wanted to kind of show you some of my games that I wanted to cover on this channel. And basically, like, we've already been talking about one of them. I'm covering it right now. I'm talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which is up here. And at the same time, as I'm showing you my thought process, what are the games I want to cover, I also want to show you some of my collection. All these games are digital. I bought them all digitally on my PS3, so I did it all straight. There's no hacking. I did it all straight, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I made that decision. I Am Alive actually falls into that category. See, these two games fall into that same category. I think I Am Alive is definitely one of those underrated gems that I do want to go back and play. I remember having fond memories of it. Never completed it. There's not much I know. So going back and maybe even doing live Twitch videos or live YouTube channel like videos on it. This is the game I think is a hidden gem. I think a lot of people slept on it. When it comes to the Arkham series, I think a lot of people didn't like this one. This is like the black sheep. But to be honest with you, I think it might be my favorite. And I know it sounds crazy, and that's the whole point of my channel. I'm trying to show you that, like, man, these games might have bad reviews because of companies like IGN, but the best thing you could ever do for yourself is just play it out for yourself. Because I remember I actually pre-ordered this game. I went to GameStop to pick it up, and the sales guy, God bless his soul, he didn't mean anything bad by it, but he told me, you know what, if I were you, I'd stay away from this game. It's gotten bad reviews. And you know what? I did. I ended up canceling my order. I didn't get it. I didn't play this game until way later. And guess what? To me, it is a gem, and it's one of those underrated gems. So I will be doing a walkthrough of this one. I think it absolutely deserves it. Possibly my favorite in the Arkham series, which says a lot. Here's another one I think is like a underrated or hidden gem. It's called Alice Madness Returns. It's based on the Alice in Wonderland series, and if you guys are familiar with it, this is a really good dark take on the Alice in Wonderland world. Underrated gem. I think it's an underrated gem that not enough people talk about. So look forward to that video coming soon. Here's another one that could fall into that category, The Puppeteer. This one I have not played at all. I don't know what to expect, where it's kind of low profile, not a lot of people talk about it. So this one, look forward to that one. I think I will make that one. Moving on, checking out some of my collection, some of these games that I think are underrated gems. This one, I wouldn't call it an underrated gem, but I think that it is underrated. I think it's better than what people think. I played it, actually enjoyed it. I think a lot of people have nostalgia for the original one. So made by Konami, the original, I'm not sure if that one was made by Konami or not, but that's one that I think it would just be underrated. I don't know if it's a gem, but I think it's actually better than what people think. So that one might that one might fall under the category of better than you remember, but I don't know about a hidden gem. So maybe I'll call it better than you remember. So let's continue here. That one I couldn't call that. So that's pretty much it. I can't think of a lot of other games that I have. Oh, these are some of my personal favorites. These for sure are never talked about. If you like turn-based RPGs, this one has a very humorous take on this really somewhat of a dark storyline. It's really good. I actually enjoyed these games a lot. The name of the games are Penny Arcade. Games I actually would recommend. Am I going to do a walkthrough? I'm not sure if they're hidden gems, but they're definitely underrated games. I think that they don't get talked about enough, and I think they're very good. So that's just a little brief take on what I'm thinking, my thought process. Where is it? Sonic Unleashed. I think this game is actually underrated. Is it a gem? You can decide for yourself. I like it a lot. I don't know about a gem, but it's up there. I really do like this game a lot, and I think it's for sure it's underrated. And I think it kind of pioneered the gameplay of a game that would come later, which is Knack. It really the fundamentals, like when you turn into the wolf, I think a lot of the gameplay is very similar to Knack. So look forward to that. I'm giving you a taste of what's the foreseeable future, the direction of my channel. I hope you guys enjoy it. Come along the journey, and I'll catch you on the next vid.